If you've ever been in a car accident, especially one that wasn't your fault, and one that seemed to be a coincidence or just bad luck, upon looking back at the car accident, it would become immediately apparent to you that if you had left your house just 10 seconds earlier or 10 seconds later, you would not have gotten into that car accident. And so, looking deeper into this, you can see that from the moment you left your house, you were always going to get into that car accident. And see, if you think deeply about this, you'll understand that even before leaving your house, you were always going to leave your house at that time. Nothing was ever going to stop that from happening. Nothing was ever going to change. And upon thinking about this deeply, you'll understand that what that means, just that little, it took me a minute to say that, and just that small understanding of the way that things work can open up this broad idea, this broad understanding to you. Because what that implies, just that small set of circumstances implies, is that you are in the center of a causal chain. You're in the center of a chain of events that are all consequences of each other. And if you really think about it, this includes your own thoughts. And because this includes your own thoughts, this also includes the decisions you make. You see, you on a day-to-day basis are intaking information, and just the consequential intake of that information is causing your brain, you, to develop thoughts in response to it. You see, and this is something that you can't stop. I've said this before in another video, but I'm going to say it one more time. If you've ever attempted to practice meditation, which almost all of you probably have at one point in your life, you would have heard somebody say to you, just try to clear your mind of thought. Just try to stop the thoughts from coming. Clear your mind. And upon hearing this, upon getting that, upon receiving that instruction, you would have immediately realized how impossible it is to do so. And that's because your thoughts originate from external stimuli. You see, if you take an individual, theoretically, hypothetically, if you take a person from birth and you place them in a dark room and you keep them alive and try in some way to never expose them to any kind of external stimuli, including any kind of experience which would allude to them that they are inside of a body, such as feeling cold, feeling hot, feeling tired, feeling hungry. If you were somehow able to stop a person from experiencing all of these stimulus, they would have not a thought in their head, not only a thought in their head, but they would have no idea that they even existed. They would have no idea that they even existed. And so, from that, you start to understand that the origin of thought, the origin of internal thought, comes from external stimuli. And so, you can extrapolate from there that because your origin of thought originates from external stimuli, that means that all decisions which are originating from your thought also originate from external stimuli. This has various implications about free will. I don't want to argue free will, though. I don't want to argue whether or not you have free will. That's not really my point. My point is that you are in a chain of events that, in a certain way, you are entirely powerless to change. I am not meaning to be nihilistic. I do not want to say that you don't have power, because you do. Because the existence of you and the energy that you have does impose a change. You do have the ability, the capability to be powerful and change your environment and yourself and the people around you. The only issue is, the reason that we have so many problems with this, the only issue is that we are not the originators. In a certain way, we are not the originators of the decision to make a change. In a certain way, the origin of that decision to make a change is fate. So, I do not want you to hear this video and listen to my words and say in despair, oh no, well, great, now all hope is lost. That's not what I want you to say. I do not want you to be despair. Because you don't need to be. You see, because your consciousness, your awareness of this fact can help you to not take this world so seriously, to not question yourself so much, and hopefully can help you to understand that acceptance of the things that you are incapable of changing in your life are the source of all of your power. The source of your power as a human being, having control in a certain way over your life, the source of that is accepting that the majority of the things that happen around you, you cannot change. It is not your job, you see, to change the world around you. It is your job to navigate through the world around you. And if you're here, well, based on the nature of this channel, I have a very strong feeling that you're probably headed in a great direction. I have a very strong feeling that you are probably very inquisitive about how to gain control, gain power. I don't like the word control. I don't want to use the word control anymore, so I won't be, because it's not really control, it's power. And those are different. But if you're here, you're headed in a good direction. I know that you're probably going through some difficult things. I've heard I've gotten a lot of people experiencing loss, feeling lost and aimless. I want you to know that I hear you, and that you're not alone, that you're not separate. And I just want you guys to, I'm going to give you homework for this video, okay? I want you to sit down, and I just want you to introspect. Journal if you have to, sit quietly, listen to meditation music, do whatever you have to, but your homework after this video, after seeing this video, is to just sit down and introspect on what it means to have free will, and what it means to realize that you are existing in a chain of events that are out of your control. I want you to introspect on that. Just turn inward. Notice how it makes you feel. Notice what words pop up in your brain. Notice where in your body, when you are thinking about these things. Notice where in your body it is that you're feeling it. I just want you guys to think about these things, journal them, write them down, comment them to me, and I'll try to reply to you. I just wanted to spark some thought. I wanted to reach out today and just spark some inner thought. So thank you guys very much for tuning in. If you're wondering about the change of setting, it's like 5 in the morning. I worked a night shift at my job. I just took a shower. I'm very tired. So yeah, that's what's up with the change of setting. I had this idea, this thought in the shower, and I couldn't help but come and record a video because, I mean, it was just too good to pass up. It was too much of the train of thought was too strong. It's keeping me awake. So I wanted to share that with you guys. So thank you very much for being here. This has been Laced with Dreams. I'm so proud of this community, and I love reading your guys' messages and your comments. Please keep them coming. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Much love.